Martyn Lucas, I'm looking down the camera now, mate. I'm Kristen Yu, the British Jim Cramer.
Welcome back, guys, and in today's video, it's a video that we never wanted to do. We just wanted to talk about the stocks that we're enthusiastic about. But unfortunately, the British Jim Cramer, Martyn Lucas himself, came in and decided to try and steal viewers from our stream and bring them across to his stream. After telling us in the stream that he had 80,000 subscribers and then advertising himself along with his cronies, he's then tried to force the viewers over to his stream. And in this video, we're going to discuss what he's all about and what he's done to other creators.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to directly address all the guys. Today we're here to talk about Martyn and his actions he took upon himself in our stream. We're going to then discuss a passive-aggressive voice message we received from Martyn just after our stream. And then this is something you're going to be very, very interested in. We're going to discuss what he has done before, and I'm going to show a clip on how he tried to tear down Dave G Investing himself. And I don't know about you, Reese, but Dave G Investing is one of my heroes. And when I seen this, it actually hurt me to the core because I think we've always been open and honest on this channel. The 4 Rocket Lab creators were the guys that got us into this. And it feels like an attack on them is an attack on all. We are here to stand up against Martyn Lucas Investor, something many channels have been afraid of. Martyn has said himself, we're at 2,000, he's at 80,000. He has no interest. But if he has no interest, what are you doing in our live stream when you have the exact same live stream running? We're going to jump across now and show you the evidence we have on Martyn Lucas trying to manipulate our audience in order to get them over to his own channel. And then we're going to see the passive-aggressive voice note he has sent us. And then I'll end up showing you exactly what Martyn Lucas is like. And it's not the first time he's done it. He's attacked Dave G Investing himself. And we have numerous creators he's done it. But anyway, Reese, I don't know about you, but are we going to jump straight across into the evidence?
I think we best.
So, guys, I'm going to show you exactly what happened on the night of the earnings call. And the earnings call I'm referring to is Archer Aviation. You know, we have always followed Archer. And then Vaz, who many of you are fully aware is a creator now on Martyn Lucas Investor. And I want to make it clear from now, Reese, we fully support Vaz. And even through this conflict, I enjoy Vaz's content and I still watch everything he puts out. So this is not an attack on Vaz. This is addressing Martyn Lucas and his cronies themselves. So I'll explain exactly what happened. We were enjoying ourselves in the live stream. We had a good 300 people audience, was it?
Yep. Yeah, it was 300.
All of a sudden, Martyn Lucas himself came onto the channel. And for any of you that haven't seen it, make sure to jump back and check it out. We were very respectful when we seen Martyn on the channel because it was the first time we had ever seen him. And I'm not being funny. And we have always showed that we are honest, average retail investors. We do not have generational wealth that has been handed down to us. We're just here for you guys. So getting the recognition from the likes of Martyn Lucas was absolutely amazing at the time. I don't know how you felt, Reese.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to jump in there. And it was something where we used to both watch Martyn Lucas. So him in the stream, obviously we paid him homage. We said about what great output he has, that we love the channel. And we thought that he was coming in just basically to give us a heads up to say he's supporting eVTOLs now and good luck on the stream. And I think we were very respectful when he came in. But unfortunately, that respect wasn't returned. And it was actually to gain off of us. And I think that's why we felt we have no option other than to basically lay it all out and expose him for how he is growing his channel at the expense of smaller creators.
Yeah, exactly. Now, guys, the first message that was put out was banned by one of our moderators. And if you don't believe us, you're going to see in the voice note we share later on, Martyn himself addresses this. The first message that he puts out, and you can see it live in our live stream, he stated that he has information on his channel that many of our guys would be interested in at the moment. So make sure to jump across to his stream instead. Now, I'm not going to name out the moderator just because, look, I want to front this. I will say it was one of us that banned you. They timed him out. Next thing I know, I'm looking down at the screen, and to be fair, Reese, I was enjoying myself in that stream, but Martyn had pulled in some of his cronies. And as the timeout ended, we received this message into the chat. So what you can see here, one of our subscribers called Martyn out. Martyn says, I don't ever plug my streams. No need to do that. We have 80,000 subs. I'm here to support these guys. Martyn, there's no need to tell us how much subs you have. We all know that full well. But what are you doing inside our live stream while you're meant to be streaming yourself? You have Vaz now working for you. And that is one thing I want to address too. You bring on creators like Vaz, like Sensei. You always have them as your right-hand man. However, we have spoken directly to many previous right-hand men. And what seriously frustrates me is when they start getting bigger for the channel, you just kick them off and we never see them again. And for the guys that jump into our channel to try and pull us down, it's going to happen to you too. But that's all I'm going to say about you. So then we see Redacted commented back, why did you delete your last post, Martyn? Now, to be fair, that was our moderator, so we can't blame Martyn on that. And that's where I want to maintain our honesty. We're not going to blame Martyn for that. It was us that deleted it. Martyn Lucas said, I'm watching you, seeing if you're the sort of channel that likes to work with partners. Martyn, you have ample opportunity. This channel has been going for a year. We've been covering eVTOLs for a year. All of a sudden, you're very interested in eVTOLs. As you entered the eVTOL market, we have then expanded to Rocket Lab. Guys, do you know what's very interesting? Martyn announced the last day that they're now expanding into Rocket Lab. And it feels like for someone that says they're not too interested in what's going on in our channel, you seem to be very interested to join our live streams and to following everything we're following. And we're getting some very passive aggressive tweets going out. But I'm not going to share them here. So then we bring in one of the cronies. I'm not even going to name him. Shareholder letter is out at 9:04. We then have Ozzy, your boy, what time is the report? And I don't think that's anything in reference to Martyn himself. Martyn is then speaking to his crony directly. New Blade, one of our moderators, has then welcomed Martyn back to the channel because we thought maybe it was just a slip in personality. And we give people a second chance here on the Hustle Brothers. Look, we are all just the average working man. And I think we're going to show you when he addressed Dave G, why Martyn's not an average working man. And he actually looks down upon the average working man. We then go on, for your information, not my video, someone on Reddit shared it. This was in reference to something we were talking about earlier. Martyn then says, we build relationships, not spam channels. Why are you spamming our chat? We're not addressing you. We've stopped addressing you after you started pumping your stream. So we then have another moderator come in and say, Martyn Lucas, please stay away. I've seen you do that to other channels, and it's not cool. And this is exactly what we're going to show happened to Dave G. We all love Dave G, and we're going to show exactly what happened. We're going to come back to this message later, because Martyn said we lied about this, and he never tried to promote his channel, and no one tried to promote his channel. However, you can see here yourself, okay, bye, we're only here to support. All news is out and you aren't covering it. Shareholder letter is being covered now on Martyn Lucas Investor's channel. Now, I need to be dead honest, and this is not directly addressing Vaz. I support Vaz. But we're in UK time. So the timestamps on YouTube are going to fit in exactly with our timestamps here. So at 9:12, they reckon that they're covering it on Martyn Lucas Investor. This is a screenshot, as you can see, from 9:21. Why is Vaz addressing the chat at 9:21 if all this valuable information has just been released? Guys, I'm going to double down and say, yes, you did lie. Because I'm going to be honest here. I have 3 screens going at the moment. And I've said it myself. I support Vaz. And because I support Vaz, I had his stream running alongside us. Reese, what is your thoughts on all these messages?
Yeah, I said it in the stream, and we didn't really want to address it because at the end of the day, nobody has come here to see us argue with another channel. The last thing I would have been expecting is a channel, as Martyn had said, of 80,000 subscribers to be jumping into a live stream of a channel with 2,000 subscribers and trying to collect the viewers and bring them back over to his channel. And no matter what you say, if you keep advertising your stream and keep saying that you're doing it and that we're not, and that it's out and it's not being covered, then guess what? And if it looks like a duck and it walks like a duck, it's probably a duck. So I think they can say whatever they want, but their actions and their words are doing 2 completely separate things. And to be honest, I'm very disappointed. As I said, been watching Martyn for quite a while, and I thought he would have been a lot more embracing for smaller creators, like he always says on his streams.
Yeah, I feel like we've seen it there. He said he wants to build partnerships. It's not the right time to build a partnership in the middle of our live stream in one of the biggest events we have of the year. Why are you trying to build a partnership then? You have your creator streaming this earnings. Do you think we have time to create partnerships? And then you said you don't look like the channel that works with partners in your passive aggressive voice note. Martyn, I believe you're wrong. We collaborate with Christopher Bell, Francisco Ramirez in a Haste Club. You obviously don't watch us because if you're supporting us, you'd know this. We also have been invited on Rocket Lab Weekly with, again, your arch nemesis, Dave G, Vince's Bullish, Matt Money, Scott O. So are we a channel that doesn't partner with other channels and will always remain small? To be fair, Reese, I would prefer to remain small. I like the community we have. I like the people that come in. Do you know what? We don't beg for super chats, but it seems to be this is what it's all about. It's all about grabbing other people's viewers, trying to gain money off them using false information. And you know what? I am getting so angry at the moment that I think it's time to go over to X and share this passive aggressive voice message. Right, guys, we're across here on X. And as you can see, this is Martyn Lucas himself. We have the verified tick. So straight after the stream, I messaged him and I wanted to look, lay it down. We're honest here. I wanted to lay down the facts and basically tell him it's not cool. So I stated, "Hi, mate. I am all for supporting each other and commending each other's. I just felt it was poor form to come out on our live stream with our community we have worked hard to build, which is completely honest. And that actually did hurt me to the core at the time. I stated he has been there. And for him to tell them all about his live stream, and when Sensei himself lied, saying earnings were out and they were covering them at 9:12, when we have screenshots of Vaz, which you have seen previously at 9:26 talking to your chat, I think it's poor form. I said, how would he have felt when he had 2,000 subs and an 80K channel came in and done what he done? I said, and this is serious, I've been following him since 500 subs. I have been there when he was upset about someone scamming him, Peru. I have been there through the ups and downs of Virgin Galactic, which we have openly said. I was there when you first brought Ali onto the channel, and that is his crony. I'm going to name him here. His name is Ali. But what them two done tonight upset me to the core, and I honestly have always looked up to you. Now, Reese, before we get into Martyn's message, is that anyway deforming or saying false information?
No, no way whatsoever. That's I think that's very respectful, considering what he had done. I think at times you've got to say, "Oh, my bad. Um, didn't mean it to come off like that. That's what you'd expect the response to be, would you not?
We expect, especially he's looking to see can he partner with us, but you can very quickly see in this voice message that he sent, he's not looking to partner with us. If you're
Yeah.
looking to partner with us, when you see that someone is actually upset, it's one of your followers. Like, guys, you need to think here. I am one of his followers. I'm one of his subscribers. Yes, we have a following. However, we're still one of that 80,000. But it shows he cares more about the herd and less about the individual. And I think that's what we're different here is. We care
Yep.
about every single person, every single one of you message us, and we try to get back to as many of you as we can. And we create videos for you. This guy charges to create a video for them. We create videos for free. But I'm going to get straight into the voice note and we can address it.
So we ran into some technical difficulties. We're not able to open the voice note on stream here. So don't worry, the Hustle Brothers, as usual, have found a way around it. So I've got the same chat here, Martyn Lucas Investing, just for all of you to see.
Yep, I can see it there.
And that's it. So I'm going to play it out loud now for everyone to hear.
This, sadly, you completely misread the situation. I came in purely to bring an audience to you. I do not feel that you need to protect an audience. You share an audience. And trust me, I'm not interested in the fact that we have 80,000 and you have 2,000. That's of no interest or consequence to me at all. I'm very happy to support and help everyone. That's how we've grown. We've made many, many friends. And it's all about helping each other because by us watching you, it drives an audience to you. We want more people to be aware of the space. And more people talking about the same subject, the better it is for everyone. So, we want you to grow. But I'm very disappointed that you feel that we were somehow promoting our stream by coming in. Sensei did not lie. I don't know why you said that. The information was out and we had the information. So I'm sorry that you felt that way. Sensei was absolutely not lying about that. The information was out. And I appreciate you supported me, but you've completely misread the situation. The reason why I then commented in the chat that I have 80,000 subscribers and I'm not trying to promote myself was explaining to the person that timed me out. One of your moderators decided to time me out when I shared some exciting news about Archer Aviation. So I think an opportunity was wasted here tonight, but I can see that you're not the kind of channel that wants to work with others. You want to protect your channel, which is fine, but it's the wrong approach, and that will probably keep you small forever rather than growing. We believe in the opposite of sharing everything, and I'm very sad that you felt that we were promoting our channel. We don't need to promote our channel. We grow all the time just by doing what we do. We were just trying to help and support you, and sadly, your moderator saw it the wrong way. But to accuse Sensei of lying is silly, really. That wasn't what happened at all. Anyway, we continue to wish you the very, very best, but we just look at things a little bit differently. Good luck to you. Cheers. Bye-bye.
So there we have it, Liam. We got it all wrong. They weren't actually trying to take people from our stream. What they were doing was promoting everyone to go onto their stream, but they were doing it by advertising their channel. So that's what we got it completely mixed up. And I'd like to know, anyone watching this video, if you could let me know in the comments, do you think we're miles off here? Like, I don't know. Maybe we're being very sensitive, as Martyn had said, and we've taken it up completely wrong. But I don't know. From what we've shown you today, what do you actually think it is? Are we miles off by thinking that they were advertising their channel, on our live stream, the very first time they've ever been on it? Or are they sort of trying to pull the wool over our eyes and trying to befriend us now? And I think that sort of leads us on to, so here's the second voice note that we received from Martyn in regards to an 80,000 subscriber channel coming in when he had 2,000 subscribers. And I think we all need to give this one a listen.
I wanted to respond to your last comment when you said, how would I feel if someone with 80,000 came in when I was 2,000? I would have loved it. In fact, we've had that happen. We have subscribers and followers that have 1 million subscribers. And when they come in, we absolutely welcome it. I thought you'd have felt the same way, but clearly not. Anyway, again, I wish you the best, but I just wanted to make sure that I'd answered all your comments. So anyway, take care. Wish you all the best. Bye-bye.
Okay, Race. I want to jump in on that. Yeah. So we're going to give some clear evidence when he was a smaller channel, how he tried to beat down other channels, and then I want to respond to say we did welcome you. Anyone that was watching the stream, you can go back and watch stream. It was the Archer's earnings, and it was around 9 o'clock in the stream. We welcomed him with open arms. We commended his absolute output. But when we got annoyed was exactly when he started saying, I have more information on my channel, come across to it. And the reason I'm disappointed in you is how have we got it so wrong? Because if you think about it, they're only pulling people across to their stream because they're trying to
Yeah,
help us grow.
yeah,
What
yeah.
are your thoughts?
Oh, I imagine, to be honest, there was only like one or two people in there, and then they came over obviously and bought the 300 with them. And yeah, we must commend them for that because well, without that, we'd had no viewers. And all the previous Archer streams, that was just pure luck. People must have
Yeah.
just randomly clicked on the video.
Maybe it was
But that,
him that was promoting us at the time.
yeah, that was it. He was probably bringing them all in. He just wasn't commenting, but like he's probably a bit nervous talking to a 2,000 subscriber channel.
Yeah.
But now, obviously, he's built up through that time in the space, and yeah, felt a bit more comfortable this time coming in and promoting his channel. But yeah, it's all fair game, I guess. At the end of the day,
Now, guys, I know any of you that have never seen us before are only here for one thing. You're here for the conflict with Dave G investing. This guy is probably one of the nicest guys on YouTube. He starts conflict with absolutely no one. And this is why we've always looked up to Dave G. And I've said it earlier, an attack on one is an attack on all. You have now offended both Dave G and you've now offended us. And you know what? The brothers will fight back. So, Reese, let me jump across to it. So, Reese, here we are on Martyn Lucas's video, and I actually can't believe it. He's slating the nice guy of YouTube who has conflict with no one off on a video he created about Epstein. Like, to be fair, you cannot write this. I actually laughed at this guy. Says he doesn't do this to other channels, but we have clear evidence that you do, Martin. We have numerous videos we can pick from, but I think this sort of fits in mostly with our community, the Rocket Lab community. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share it clean with you, just in case you think I'm making it up.
Shared with you, first of all, you remember recently we had this guy here put out a video and I debunked it all. Remember this guy here who, again, on his review of his year, he tells you he wants to be a professional YouTuber, but he's got a job and he's making some videos till it builds up.
Now, wait, let me actually address that right now. Martin, not all of us have generational wealth handed down to us. Me and Reese, look, we're a working class man. We have built this channel as a community where working class people and big investors themselves can all come together. It's all about learning from each other. Exactly what you say your channel's about. But why are you slating off a hardworking man that when he comes home from work, he creates videos? And then you say he has a part-time job. I'm pretty sure Dave G has a full-time job, if I'm not mistaken. Dave G's after buying a house, which, do you know what? Round of applause to Dave G, because not many people get it done at a young age. So, Martin, I don't know what you're spouting about, but we're going to continue here.
I committed to going live and building it up, not waiting or hoping it would. I literally committed. This guy tries to make videos, and some of his videos get more views than me. Even
this is the man that don't care about views. He's complaining that Dave G gets more views than him. The reason Dave G gets more views than you is because Dave G is very, very likable. And you know what? Maybe you should learn something. Maybe instead of coming into other people's live streams, concentrate on your own. We follow Vaz. We have no problem with Vaz at all. But you need to stop coming into other people's live streams and then saying it's our problem, saying we will always be small. You committed everything. I commend you for it. However, the likes of me and Reese wouldn't be able to fully commit because we don't have wealth behind us. You have openly said you have a house in Dallas, Texas. You have a house in Cornwall, England. Look, that's fair play to you. You worked hard for it. But not all of us can sit in our front room and think we can just not work and create videos. So for you to just assume that Dave G is no better than you because he does it on a part-time basis, I think that I don't know what to say, Reese. It actually frustrates me because I really like Dave G. So Reese, do you know what? We've only scratched the surface here, and let's jump back to the video.
And building it up, not waiting for it to, not waiting or hoping it would. I literally committed. This guy tries to make videos, and some of his videos get more views than me, even though he's only got a third of my subscribers, because he's tried to sell false news. Did Chamath and Branson take advantage of Virgin Galactic? People always gravitate towards bad news, negative news. He's trying to build a business from false information and bad information. I completely debunk that. Remember that guy? Well,
do you know what, Reese? I actually don't know what to say. Dave G doesn't put out false information. And do you know what? Martyn Lucas, I'm looking down the camera now, mate. I'm christening you the British Jim Cramer. What do you think, Reese?
Yeah, I think time tells all, and it turns out Virgin Galactic, you'd have found that Dave G was actually accurate with this video, and the $100 mark that we had with Virgin Galactic at the time from Martyn was, should we say, miles off. It was a Jim Cramer special, if I do say so myself.
Virgin Galactic to $100, but let's keep going.
Yeah, I just want to reiterate that in terms of, I think a lot of us, we sort of do this as a pastime, as a hobby, and all of our free time, we want to speak to the community. And it's just because we're enthusiastic about the stocks that we are researching, and we just want to share it with the community and get their insight, get everyone's feedback. Very disappointing to find this clip and to see him belittling a smaller YouTube creator. And I feel like there must be a bit of a trend here. Like, we've literally just scratched the surface on this, and this is what we found. And I just, as I said, I'm just very disappointed in him. Very, very disappointed. It's not like the sort of channel that I thought Martyn Lucas was. And the response that he gave us on Twitter or on X, after seeing his post on X, very disappointed. I felt like he took no accountability of what they had done, even though it was very evident. And I think we've discussed it here in this video. I'm thinking, I'm hoping that when Martyn does see this, that he may reach out to us and hopefully just give us a bit of an explanation, and we'll maybe go from there.
Yeah. Do you know what? I'm just upset that this guy believes that he can just walk into. Do you know what it's like? It's like us having a party and him letting himself into our house with our friends and saying, "Come join my party," and then blaming us for saying, "You can't come into our party and invite someone else to yours." Like, it's just bad form. It's not you can't do it. You can do it, no problem. But that's the kind of tactics you use. And the Hustle Brothers will never use that.
Right.
But what I want to say, Reese, is this is part one. So we're going to await a response. And here we go.